Hello, everybody. Happy Friday.
Let me call you back.
Fun
You jazzing up again,
Friday.
sissy? Hey, did you hear me? I said we jazzing it up again.
Yep, we jamming it in.
Look, Jazzy Friday.
It's Friday.
Woohoo. What we're going to talk about today?
Well, today we're going to talk about a few things. First of all, we're going to talk about it's National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day.
It's Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day.
And it's Ellis Island Family History Day.
That's tomorrow, along with National Auctioneers Day, too.
Oh, auction. Oh, over here, over there. Hey.
Right?
So.
But most importantly, it's Friday.
Yes, it's
Friday.
It's time for some fun facts. Hello, everybody.
Hi, how was everybody's week? Good.
Wilson,
how was your week?
Mine was good. I'm just glad it's done. It's busy. A lot going on.
A full week.
Yes, it
We
was.
made it. We to Friday. We're at Friday now. And we're in the middle of April. Hopefully everybody, I was gonna say hopefully you filed your taxes yesterday, but it wasn't tax day anymore. They moved tax day to May something. We'll have to figure out when it is, but
Oh, look, we've been joined by Mummy Man.
yeah, our I like calling them our tech support.
Yeah, look. FFF tech support. Woo, I need you. I'm trying.
Yeah, see, she's even learning some stuff. She got her green screen going today, got her background up.
Hey, new year, new me.
Yep. So let's see. We and you know what? We have a viewer's question that came in that we're going to talk about today too.
Wait, you missed that.
What?
We just lost Wilson. We just lost Wilson.
Oh, did she fade out? Did she do her duck and dive?
She went straight down.
Oh, she just went straight down today.
I'll be back.
We have a special viewers question that came in, and you guys do not want to miss that. So stay tuned through the whole show. Is a good question. It's a good question. But first, we're going to talk about some of our national days. National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day is today. And yesterday, it seems like yesterday, this was a week actually went by sort of quick. But last week, we mentioned to you guys about a take-back day for prescription medications that they're doing here in Fairfield. And today, April 16th, ended up being National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day. So you can take this time, clean out your medicine cabinet. It's always the third Friday in April. The goal is to effectively get rid of the unused or expired prescriptions that you have, over-the-counter medications you may have at home, so that they don't get abused and misused by visitors that may come to the house or different people. So environmental studies show that they don't want you to just flush them down the toilet. Some people are like, oh, well, I'll just dump all the old medications in the toilet. Don't do that, because they get into the water system and they can negatively impact the fish that we eat, the different water. And if you think about other animals that may drink the water, it could affect them. Some medications might end up killing them. So they don't want you to flush them down the toilet. If you discard them in the trash, the medications could leak and contaminate the soil, or they may just degrade and disintegrate into the soil, which also can damage some of our food sources. It can damage the soil that is in, which the food grows in, and so in turn, we can all get sick. So
Yeah.
instead, they suggest that we take it to Take Back Day or take it to a hospital. We have the Don't Be a Dealer Prescription Drug Take Back Day. We'll show this flyer again, but just want to share it with you guys. This is the one that is in Fairfield. It will be next Saturday, April 24th. So today is Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day. Clean out your medicines out the cabinet, put them in clear bags, and then you'll have them all ready to take on next Saturday.
Yes, that's a good thing. That, just be prepared that sometimes there is a line down there, but that is really good. But if you don't make it to that, the hospitals have those sections where you can
You want to see everybody or just
take
gonna
back
talk?
medicine as well. But this is a big day for Solano County when they do that, especially, here in Fairfield, because
Mhm.
like you said, it's getting the drugs off of the streets, because there's so many of our, not just our young people, but our older people that are buying these drugs on the streets, and they're bad drugs, and that's why they're getting sick from them, and in the hospital.
Yeah, and it may be a line, but what I was thinking about, it may not be too bad of a line because it's a drive-through. So they're going to be trying to just give them to us and let's go. It may not be too much of a line. They did say no questions asked, so I'm just gonna give you my medications and keep it moving.
I did that. I put it in a little one of those grocery bags, the little ones. And I just remember just dumping it.
Yeah. You know what? We have Wilson who joins us behind the fence. We'll come up with a name. I don't know if we'll keep calling him IT because last week he was on there eating some burgers or eating some kind of food.
No. He
was eating
had some Mexican food from
That's right.
from our
That's
favorite
right.
place.
Now he done made his background. He in a diner somewhere. We gonna have to come up with some kind of food name for him. And I don't know.
He could be Good Eats.
It's Bob
Good
Burgers.
Eats.
It's Bob Burgers.
All about the burgers. Yeah, now he making himself be in a burger joint.
No, because
Bob
last week you weren't in a
Burgers,
burger joint. It wasn't all about the burgers last week.
Yeah, what were you eating last? It was something you were grubbing though, because even we had some comments on that last week about he was grubbing
Those
during
carne
the show.
asada fries,
Yes, that's what it was.
See,
Carne asada
there's his
fries,
counterpart.
yeah.
There
That's
she
right.
go.
delicious.
There she go with her
Yes.
counter. She gonna support him.
As long as he brings them home to share.
Well, yeah, she has to support him because I seen her mouth moving in food too.
Right,
So,
right. Both of them was grubbing.
Look, in all of our face,
Right.
and then didn't even offer.
See, at least when we have food, we try to say I'm gonna bring some over. We may not really do it, but we try to remember.
Oh, but wait,
Oh,
sissy,
It was our
Let's
first
see.
time having it though, so we didn't know if it was good or not.
I
Okay,
have
so
to
is
take
it
up
good?
for them. They have dropped by some food to me, so I have to
Okay.
take that back.
Thank you.
Okay, so they get a pass that
They,
time.
Thank
they
you.
get a pass. They get a pass.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
look, the IT
See?
always gets a pass because
Right.
I'll need him before he needs me.
IT been there,
okay.
got into the computer, be like, "What'd you say about those fries?"
Hey, no, or the IT person you look up. I've been in there. I remember one night I said, "Hey, my screen is moving." Yeah.
Right. You just start seeing the mouse move around and be like, Lamel must be in a computer.
Right. So yeah. So hey, we got to pump it up to the IT, Mr. and Mrs. IT over there.
Right.
So we're talking about medicines and family medicines and everything that we need to. Well, we don't need to, we suggest that, you know, you bag up and do the take back.
Right.
But while we're going through our family's medicine and maybe looking at some things and say, you know, I remember when Aunt so-and-so took this, or mom and dad took this medicine and what they
Mhm.
took it for. You know, you're looking back at history in your family.
That's
So
true.
that kind of brings us to our next thing is the Ellis Island Family History Day.
Yes. That's
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. And it'll be a good day because it's a Saturday. So I think more the family can go out. Well, not us. If we were in New York, then we could.
Right,
but,
right.
You know, those of us that are, those of you that are tuned in on the East Coast, because I know some of you are out there. You know, it just encourages families to, and we can do this here. We can explore our ancestry and discover, you know, if we have family that were migrated through Ellis Island, because just because Ellis Island is in the state of New York does not mean that that same family is not here around us.
I was going to say that too, because Ellis Island has been around a long time, hasn't it?
It has been around since 1892.
Right.
But then you have to also remember there was over 12 million migrants that passed through there.
Yeah, so there can be definitely some families that have migrated to the West Coast by now.
Right. They have, you know, been all over. But, you know, when you look at the Statue of Liberty, you know, that's one of the islands that says she's always watching over them.
I want to go see the Statue of Liberty one day. When travel stuff gets back, we may have to go visit the Statue of Liberty one day.
We're going all around the world.
We're going to have to take a whole year off to go visit all the places we say we're going to go to.
But the good thing about it is, as long as we had Mr. and Mrs. IT with us, we can take it on the road,
Yeah, we might have to do a show like that. We might have to do a special show. We're going to go around the world and pick some places to virtually go visit around the world.
Well, you know, Sissy, with this Ellis Island, but I have taken the ferry over to the Statue of Liberty.
Really?
And
did you climb it? Like, can't you go like where you go to the top of the Statue of Liberty?
Because you know what? You know what? She's so old. I didn't want to take that chance.
You know.
But you know, one side of it is a museum, and then the other side of the island part is where the immigrant hospital was, and that, you know, you can take guided tours through there. It's something like our Alcatraz here, you know.
I've never been over there either. See, that's one thing.
I passed by it.
Right. I've seen it in pictures. I don't think I really want to go visit in person.
You've seen it in person. You pass by it. Every time you go over the bridge, you look over there and say, look, that's Alcatraz.
Oh, maybe I just didn't really realize it was Alcatraz. Maybe I just don't pay attention.
You know what, Sissy?
Maybe I just don't pay attention.
That's something I was saying.
Did you say you don't know where Alcatraz is?
No. I know where it is. I know it's in San Francisco. I just probably never paid attention that I really, you know, was really close to it. I know I've never been. I've never been to Alcatraz in person.
You know what,
I know that.
Sissy?
I know they offer the tours and the overnight little thing. No, I'm not. I let those spirits stay over there by themselves.
No,
right.
So we're going to take the ferry ride. You know what? Next Friday, well, one of these Fridays, we're going to take fun facts on the ferry ride.
To Alcatraz?
Well, no, we're going to pass by it.
Oh, okay. All right. I say you can be the spokesperson on that night.
No, we're going to pass by it.
We'll pass by it, okay.
Because see, too many times we're talking about Ellis Island and we're talking about the migrants and the immigrants and all that stuff. See, we don't want to become that on Alcatraz, so we're just going to go by it.
Right. We'll just go by. We'll show you guys live. Take some pictures. That works.
But just remembering Ellis Island and what tomorrow stands for them. if you know anybody that is from that state or has migrated, you know, just go over and share a little, you know, let them tell you a little history about themselves, especially the older ones that actually, you know, experience. You never know what they may be able to share with you.
That's true. That's true.
So yeah, so we have that, but you know, we're gonna start auctioning off what our next thing is all about. You know, so what are you gonna get?
What?
You're gonna get sold to win.
$1. We got 150. We got 150. We got $2. I think that is so neat when they could do that, because, and they really do say actual words. I went to a car auction one time and saw the auctioneer, like, if you listen hard enough, they really are saying stuff, but it might be hard to understand what they're saying, but they really are saying something.
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
Did you want to hold up your little? Did you want to hold up your little thing when they was talking and say?
Sort of, until I realized the price was starting to go up higher than I wanted to spend, and every time I stood still. I was like, I don't want them to think I'm scratching my nose, and that's a signal that I'm
doing that sign.
I'm just gonna stand still, try not to blink. I'm not gonna look any kind of way. Like some guy, he kept tapping his head, and every time he went like this, they were pointing at him, and I was like, okay, see. He not holding up a number. He just, and they would be pointing to him, and then he kept, no, I'm just standing still because I don't want to accidentally purchase something that I cannot buy.
Exactly. Exactly.
But we have a video, Sissy, that there is a 10-year-old auctioneer who actually does it and sounds pretty cool. We're going to show part of this clip here.
And feast your eyes on a real cow. Boy. Yep, Cash Owens, at the age of 10, has been front and center in the Blue Earth sales ring, going on a year.
So he's been doing it since he was 9.
The result of a lesson learned during a drive to Montana with his dad and his friend, an auctioneer.
And so for 795 miles home, every fence post and rock and pickup and cow and everything else that they saw got sold.
Sold $350.
I was so ready to get out of that pickup.
And when Cash's dad and mom bought the stockyards last year, Cash got his stage.
When he gets up there, he just gets in his element.
Little brother Chase has also.
You know,
they said the little brother selling cookies. What'd you say, Sissy?
Did it not sound like he kept saying $1?
Well, no, I heard he started at 60, then he went to 70, then he went to $1. It did sound like he was saying $1. Now I'm wondering, are they auctioning off cows for $1, or was that $1 meaning 100?
No, but did you hear the $350?
Yeah, I heard that.
I didn't hear that.
That's the number you got to really hear, and then it's $1 more, $1 more.
Oh, $1 more.
$1 more.
Okay.
Oh, see, that's where they would get me at.
Yeah,
we would have been in trouble. We would have been thinking he'd been $1. We would have said $1, and it was $1 more. And that $1,
$3.25.
That $1 more may not really been $1. That dollar could have been meaning 100.
100. One more.
That's why I don't go to auctions unless I know what I'm bidding for. And like I said, I stand still. Or now the online auctions, I have done that, and those could get dangerous too, because there's an online auction site, and I went to that, and you start seeing all the little gadgets, and then they say, if you order one more thing, you get free shipping. So you order that one more thing, but you still end up paying more than you would have paid the shipping.
Yeah, pay for the shipping.
Costs.
I don't know why you want to talk
why
about
you
me.
look like that tech support? You look like you might have fell into that trap before too.
No comment.
Oh, did I get you on that site?
Because of you. No, I got a comment. Yeah, you got me on that site. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, all right. I've been on that one. I've been on like 16. I'm like, okay, I might win one of them. No, I won all of them. How much is this? I was like, I got free. I got free shipping, but I don't really need any of that.
Right, just start doing it for fun.
Yep, you do get caught up
fun no
with
more.
that.
Yeah, you can get caught up real easy. So, Sissy, we got a viewer question come in, and like we said, we will answer or research any question that comes in. You can send your questions to funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. If you have something that you want to know, is this really a true fact? Or you just want us to look it up some more. So our viewer question we're going to answer today is, can passing gas on a pillow cause pink eye?
Oh, wow.
I had to ask, like, where did that come from? Like, I thought we think of some strange stuff, and I thought we come up with some off-the-wall stuff, but I was like, where did that come from? It actually came from a movie. So I'm going to show this movie clip so you guys can see the context of where this came from.
Ha ha ha, very funny. That's not how you get pink eye. You get it from poo particles making their way into your ocular cavities.
Hey, Ben. How's it going? I farted on Jason's pillow as a practical joke. He farted on Jonah's thinking it was mine, and then eventually pink-eyed my pillow. Not proud of any of this, but I think we've all forgiven each other, but we can't go anywhere.
So,
what
the
movie was
question,
that?
Knocked Up is the name of that movie. And so the question was, can you get pink eye from someone passing gas on your pillow?
You can probably get brown eye.
Oh, wow.
You know what? Let's see what they said. Let's see what their answer is.
You can get pink eye from farting in a pillow?
Totally.
That's awesome.
So they said totally.
And that's awesome.
I beg to differ. And I looked this up on alinahealth.org is where we got our answer from. No, you cannot get pink eye from a fart. Flatulence is primarily methane gas and does not contain bacteria. Additionally, bacteria die quickly outside the body. So that's a little fact on flatulence or passing gas or farting. That's a fun fact for you. But I do want to also explain, what is pink eye? Sometimes people will see pink eye and think it just falls under one category, but there are 3 different types of pink eye. Now, some of the symptoms of pink eye, they can vary based on what kind you have, but one or both eyes may turn pinkish red. They may be watery, itchy, have a discharge where your eyes will be closed, and sometimes you'll wake up and you could barely open your eye and it'll be all gooky, and you say peanut butter in your eye, but it'd be like that gooky because it's stuck together, hard to open your eye. This may happen after a cold, flu, or sore throat.
Yeah, crusty.
Right, that crust on there. Now, the difference in the pink eyes are there's a bacterial pink eye, which is contagious, and it's usually cleared up with prescription antibiotic eye drops. There's a viral pink eye, which is contagious, and just like the common cold, there's no cure. You just have to let it run its course. And there is an allergic pink eye, which is not contagious, and it could be relieved with antihistamines or seasonal allergy medication.
That's what I have.
That kind of pink eye, right? And a lot of people will have that allergic pink eye, which is not contagious, but especially this time of year when the pollen's flying around in the air, your allergies will mess up. You'll have that itchy, watery eye. Your eyes will be red. Most of the time, that's an allergic type of pink eye. But again, Fun Facts Friday does not give out any medical advice. If you do have a pink eye, that's itchy, watery, any of these symptoms, and you think you may have pink eye, please consult your physician.
Well, they probably will, because they still look at you, whether it's the allergic kind, they still look at you like you're contagious. So
right, because you can't just tell just from looking at somebody what kind of pink eye they have.
Oh, I'm looking at you, and I think you have this kind of pink eye. Because the crust is on this side of the eye, not on.
Right. And was it just one of your eyes or two of them?
Right.
You
So,
can't just automatically judge like that.
Go get it checked out.
Yes, please seek medical attention.
So does it say how you spread the pink eye? Do you have to be eye to eye or?
You don't have to be eye to eye to someone. It can spread like that though. If you think about it, if you hug someone and the size of your face touch and your eyes, the size of your eyes, that could spread. It could spread from one person touching their eye, rubbing their eye, then they shake your hand. And then now whatever was on their eye got on their hand, they shake your hand and then you touch your eye. So it can happen like that. Using a towel that you may have had that towel sitting around for a long time, or there's some bacteria, conjunctivitis bacteria on that towel. If you use that same towel and then you wiping your face, wiping your eye, the conjunctivitis can go into your eye. So they do suggest to wash your hands frequently, which is something we should all be doing.
Well, we've been doing that a lot.
To get rid of germs. They recommend the hand sanitizers. I recommend soap and water. Warm water, 20 seconds, sing the happy birthday song if you have to. Right. Wash your hands frequently. Avoid touching your eyes. If you do, wash your hands after. Fingers in your mouth. Hopefully, most of us aren't just walking around putting our fingers in our mouth and spreading germs. But
well, I don't know if I'm eating something good like some loaded fries.
Some carne asada fries. We might be putting our fingers in our mouth, huh?
Yeah, we just may put our fingers all in our mouth. Yeah. But Wilson, I don't know if we look eye to eye, if we can transmit it like that.
No, I don't know if you will.
I wonder.
I don't know if you'll see Wilson eye to eye. She stay behind the fence.
That's right.
I know, and she be dropping. We'll have to drop with it.
I don't know what the diseases y'all trying to pass with your eyes. So.
Wilson can't catch nothing through that fence.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, long as it's okay if you're eating carne asada fries to put your fingers in your mouth.
Just make sure you wash your hands afterward before you touch anything else.
No, not just licking it. Wash them.
Right. With soap and water.
But you could lick all the food off first and then wash them.
Okay, yes, that works. As long as you wash them. We just want to make sure you get that wash them in there.
Is he frozen over there or is that a...
No, he's moving his eyes back and forth.
Yeah.
He might be frozen now because his eyes do look like they just stuck
in move.
His eyes do look like they're stuck in one spot right now.
Because he's full. He can't move. He's full.
Yeah.
Frozen?
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. You were frozen. You were frozen, just stuck.
My chicken been frozen. I saw y'all moving, talking about me.
Another fun fact to share. We have to have something about some food as we keep talking about these carne asada fries.
Yeah.
We did not have a national day about food, so we had to throw in a fun food fact. This one is about McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that McDonald's introduced their drive-thru because of the military? Now, this fact came from bestlifeonline.com. It says the first McDonald's drive-thru was installed in a restaurant based in Sierra Vista, Arizona, and it was located near the Fort Huachuca, I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, military installation. And so military rules forbade the soldiers from wearing their uniforms out in public. They weren't supposed to wear their uniforms out in public. And they weren't going to change into civilian clothing, go grab a burger, then come back to base and change back into their uniforms. So the restaurant manager, David Rich, came up with a solution. What do you think his solution was?
I'm just going to hand it to you. Hey, you know what? Like we're doing now.
That is so true. We're doing a lot of takeout, but he made it even better. He cut a hole into the wall to allow members of the military to pick up their orders without even stepping out of their car. So they could say they haven't worn their uniform out in public, they stayed in the car, and he just handed their food. And that was what started the first drive-thru. And then the convenience and simplicity of it is what it caught on. And as you know now, there's tons of drive-throughs and different restaurants that have picked that up.
Yeah,
So-
but you know what? But we're doing drive-throughs, drive-bys everywhere.
Mhm.
You know, when you want to
Drive up and
yeah, drive up, pick up, and we just hand it to you in your car. So
yep,
hey, he had something. He had a thought there. Now, did he not?
right.
He
And
should
I'm
put
sure
a patent on that.
I'm
should
sure
put a
he didn't
patent
think
on
it would take off that big when
Yeah,
it
he should
did.
put a patent on it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, what's his name again?
David Rich. That's funny. His name is David Rich. I wonder how rich he got off of that idea.
Well, I was just going to check to see if he was one of my ancestors. Since I said earlier we need to check and make sure. So I need to
See, isn't that what people do? Find out you got some money and then they become your cousin, or I'm your sister's cousin, brother, twice removed, 3 times on your uncle's side.
It's no shame in my game because I'll be like, sissy, you wanna roll with me to pick up this money?
And I'm gonna roll right with you to go pick up that money too.
Look, we
You
gonna
guys have
stop.
masks on, please.
Huh?
Just make sure you have your mask on.
Yep,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
we'll have our
that's
mask
true.
We
on.
don't know.
That's true. Put the mask on. Yeah, true that.
Oh man. So we are at our time for today. I do want to share one more time the 1-2 prescription take back. This one, I think I want to keep sharing this one because it is important to get unused medications off the streets and out of the wrong hands. And so that it's a big thing going on now that I've been reading about and hearing about, that people are taking drugs that aren't really prescribed to them, and they're getting sick and dying. And so we want to get them to the right people. And so
they've been talking about these street drugs, like all these young people are getting these street fentanyl and all this other stuff. So, I'm doing the Wilson. I'm fading away.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
They are.
not only that, my concern would be that you have drugs that are outdated in your house and you might
Right.
use them, and they say after a while the strength in them changes and they don't always get weaker. Sometimes it just can be detrimental to you if you're taking old prescriptions.
That's true.
So I
That's
think
true.
it's good to gather them up and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so collect your medications out the medicine cabinet today. It's National Clean Out Your Medicine Cabinet Day. And remember to send any ideas, any comments, questions, videos that you might want us to answer, you might want
There she
to
is.
learn more about.
Lord, there she goes.
Send it to us at funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. You can remember that because we share fun facts on Friday and we keep it 100. Find us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. You can find our pages, Fun Facts Friday 100. We'll see you guys next Friday.
But I will see you on
And
Sunday
catch
in the chat.
Sissy in the chat on Sunday at 10:30, WOFCCFairfield.com, and we will catch her on the live streaming in the chat. You also can find that live streaming on YouTube at WOFGM Fairfield, and you can find that on YouTube. Subscribe. See you guys later.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Have a good week.